Hey everyone, what's up? How is everyone doing? I hope you all had a really awesome weekend. So, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Sammy. I am a mindset and spiritual life coach, and I'm also certified in Reiki and NLP as well. And I'm almost done with my trauma-informed coach certification, and I'm taking a regular life coach certification course right now. I love to learn. So I am here to help you transform your life by changing the way you are thinking. You have the power, you have the control, you get to decide what life is going to be. We have been taught the complete opposite of what things really are a lot of times, and we've got to break those limiting beliefs and get past that and just believe that we can have these amazing things we want. We've got this. We can have it all. So today I want to talk about something super important when it comes to manifesting. Getting super clear on what you want. Oh, somebody's getting jealous. Somebody's getting jealous. So getting super clear on what you want. If you're feeling stuck or like your manifestation isn't working, this could be a missing piece. Maybe you think you're clear, but you're not really getting down to the details, and you haven't really found like the core belief of that or the core why of why you want that. So let's get comfy and we're going to dive in and talk about this. Let's talk about making sure that we're focused, making sure that we're clear on what we want. Like, if you want to manifest something, you want details. Like, oh, I want a house. Well, you could end up with this broke down, like, one bedroom, falling apart place infested with rodents. No, that's not what we want. That's not what we want. I want something with tons of windows and lots of rooms, a room for each of my girls, an office for me, a gaming room for my hubby. Like, get detailed. What do you want? Decorate your house. Like, really get clear on those things, because those things are really important. And our brain doesn't know the difference between a vivid imagination and what is actually going on in front of us. So when we get super clear and super detailed on these things and we go deep like that, we're giving our brain this picture, and our brain's seeing it as we already have that. That's already reality. That's how our mind sees it. That's how our subconscious will see it. And then we start acting that way. Then we start seeing it. And that's one of the biggest problems. We focus on this reality and we put limits on things. Well, how am I going to get there? Doesn't matter. You will. Does not matter at all. It will happen. Things will work. So manifestation works like a GPS system. If you don't know, oh no, my notes. Freya, you killed the notes. The cat did it. Okay, well, anyway, I don't know exactly what my notes are, but we can keep talking. Freya, quit. She's jealous. She doesn't like when I don't pay attention to her. Okay, so I've got that coming back up. So, getting clear, like, everything is energy, right? And when we're manifesting, we're calling that energy into our life. We're trying to vibrate at that energy. So if we aren't clear, how can we vibrate at that energy? We don't know what that energy is. We don't know what that frequency is. So to get exactly what we want, we've got to figure out exactly what we want. And sometimes we don't see that at first. because we've had all these limiting beliefs placed on us, all these ideas of what should be and what could be placed on us. And it takes a minute to get deep down to your core and your true self and what you really want on the inside, past what everyone else wants you to do, what everyone else's idea of success for you is. Get past all of that, past the ego of, ooh, I want to do this. So when I talk to those people that used to know me, they can see where I'm at now. No, none of that matters. What matters is what aligns with you. What are you good at? What are you passionate about? What do you love? What makes you happy? What brings you joy? All of those things. Get super clear. Get super detailed. Figure out exactly what you're going for and go for it. But if we aren't clear, if we don't know exactly what we're going for, we can't go for it. We can't go for it without knowing what it is. All right, I got my notes back up finally. Okay, so back to what I was saying before I lost my notes. Manifestation works like a GPS system. If you don't know where you're going, how can the universe or you get you there? Clarity brings focus and direction. And that goes back to exactly what I was saying. You know, if you want to listen to a certain type of music, you've got to know what station to tune into. You got to know what frequency to tune into. So if this is what you want to see in your life, you've got to tune into that frequency. You got to start vibrating at that level. But if you don't know what that is, how are you going to do that? So getting clear is, it's really hard because of all the limiting beliefs that we have in front of us, all of these ideas of what success is. Success is different for each and every person. We all have a different reality in front of us. We all face different things. We all see things differently. And that's one thing that's so beautiful. All these different perspectives make one big picture. We all see things in different ways, and it's amazing and it's so interesting. But it took me getting past a lot to really get clear on exactly what I wanted, to not be afraid that I was asking for too much. No, you're never asking for too much. You deserve it all. You deserve it all. If you're going to work for it, if you're going to go for it, if you're going to set that intention and start taking imperfect aligned action to get there, you deserve it and you will get it. So when you're vague, like, oh, I just want to be happy, or I just want more money, the universe doesn't have specifics to work with. So it's like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, if you're a guy, when your wife sends you to the store and, it's that time of the month and she's like, I want something sweet. And you have no idea what to get her because it's that time and you don't know if she wants ice cream or chocolate or cake or what. And you might be wrong and you might get it wrong. So, the universe is like, okay, well, I might as well just sit back here. I don't know what she wants exactly. I'm not going to get it. But when we make it, I want $5,000 a month through my business, or I want to manifest a relationship where I feel loved and respected. Everything shifts because then you're actually calling in specifics. Because do you just want a relationship? No, you don't want just any old relationship. You want a relationship filled with love and fun and adventure and comfort and safety. How are you going to get those things if you're not asking for them? If they're not in your value system, if they're not in your energy field, how are you going to get those things? So we really got to work towards being specific, getting exact. What do you want? Get detailed. I literally there's this one exercise I did, and it's like your perfect day. And the first time I did it, I literally wrote like 4 pages front and back. And I like college roll. 4 pages front and back, my perfect day. exact details, what I was wearing, what I was feeling, what my house looked like when I woke up, what my office looked like, all of that. And getting detailed like that is super important. Like I said earlier, when we're getting detailed like that, especially, our brain doesn't know the difference between a reality and the visualization we're having, because to our brain, that image is just as real. And then we start acting in ways, we start doing things to align with that because our brain already sees that as something that has happened. So I'm going to give you some steps to help you gain clarity, because that is what is important. That's how you're going to manifest. That is in my manifestation and transformation workbook. That is the first helping you get clear on exactly what you want, what your intention is. You don't want to just go out there blind, completely not knowing. So write it down. Take time to journal. Get specific. Ask yourself, what does my dream life look like? What do I truly want? Get specific, like things that you care about, anything that you would care about. You know, if you love shoes, if you love watching movies with your family, maybe you have this big entertainment system in your house, or you love having game nights and you have this closet just filled with all the games you could imagine, and a gaming room with a foosball table and all this other stuff. Like, really take your values into this. What are the things that are important to you? What are the things that you love? Include those things. Really make this real. Really make it you. Get exact. You know, if y'all watch me for a little bit, y'all know I can be a bit bougie sometimes. I like to be fancy and cute, and I used to wear jewelry all the time, like completely be all matchy. So in my visualizations, that's something that is going to be important to me. I'm going to be having this really amazing hair with this beautiful jewelry and this luxurious clothes and nice shoes and all this, because that's something I love. For someone else, that's something they could care less about. Why would they want to visualize about that? But write it down. Get clear. You want to be able to go back to that too, because sometimes we lose focus of that. And we can go back and we can look at that and we can see what we are working for and be like, that's right. This is important. This is what I want. I'm going to keep going because this is what I want. I'm going to do this because this is what I deserve. This is what I'm going to get. So after we write it down, visualize with detail. Close your eyes and imagine it vividly. What do you see? You know, a lot of times I see myself standing in the kitchen. My husband's a chef, and me and my family, we all love to cook together. Cooking is fun for us a lot of times. So a lot of times my visualization will start in the kitchen with my family. That's cool. Whatever, you know, like, what do you smell? Maybe you smell some cookies baking, or, you know, whatever your favorite incense or oil or whatever you like, however you like your house to smell, you smell that in the air. You know, do you hear music playing in the background? What do you feel inside of yourself? Are you proud? Are you joyful? Are you peaceful? Get really detailed with that, because the more senses you engage, the greater the vibration you send out. And not only that, but the more senses that you engage, the more signals you're sending to your brain that this is real. This is how things really are. Like, you heard it, you smelled it, you tasted it. This is what is. And your brain accepts that as reality because you're engaging all your senses and you're sending that vibration out with full force. Next, focus on those feelings. Clarity isn't, I get ahead of myself all the time. Clarity isn't just about material things. It's about the emotions too. Putting emotion behind something makes it so much more effective. Think about actors, writers, musicians, people like that. When they put their emotion into that, when they pour their soul into something, you can tell. You can see the difference in somebody that is going out there wholeheartedly, really pouring themselves into something, and someone that's just doing it. So feel those emotions. Make it more real. And on top of that, like we need to get detailed. How do you want to feel then? Who is that person you want to be? How does she feel all the time? How does she want to feel? How does she want, feel safe, no stress, joy, peace, feel loved, whatever, all of it. Soak in that feeling. Really soak that feeling in. And a really great thing to do too is in the morning to do a 5-minute visualization and really bring up those feelings and take those feelings with you throughout your day. Because when you take those feelings with you throughout your day, it's amazing the things that happen. You start embodying that person that you want to be. Your mind really accepts those things as reality. And it's so beautiful. And you're able to stay so, in such a more positive mood. So next, we're going to eliminate the shoulds. Get rid of goals that aren't truly yours. Like I was saying earlier, we have these limiting beliefs and these beliefs that society and our family and our friends and whoever have placed on us. So get rid of all of that that's not yours. Ask yourself, am I doing this because it's what I want? Or because society or someone else says I should want it? Everybody's idea of success is completely different. So your I should is completely different from everybody else's in the world. I should. There is no I should. I want to. I'm happy to. I enjoy it. No I shoulds. Really dig deep. Make sure those wants are yours. So next, I want to go over some practical exercises that you can do to help you with this, okay? So I'm going to give you a few journaling prompts that you can use. Or actually, sorry. If you're with me right now, let's go ahead and do this. Grab a notebook and write this down. So I'm going to give you a few seconds in between each one, but really, you can pause this if you're watching the replay, or, just write the questions down and go back and do this in detail. But what's one thing I deeply desire right now? And that's the thing. We don't have to get perfect. We don't have to know everything right away. What's one desire you have truly that's yours, that you really know is yours, that comes from deep down within you, that means a lot to you? Next one is, why do I want it? That's a really good way to figure out if it's truly yours. When you answer, why do I want it? If it's anything other than a reason that is inside of you, it is someone else's. And I get wanting to make other people proud, but is that, it shouldn't just be I want to make someone proud. So the next one is, how will I feel when I have it? Like I said, engaging all of our senses helps our brain to see as we've already had it, which helps us vibrate at that level and manifest and bring those things into our life. So take those questions, really look at those. And if you don't really have a complete clear picture on what you want, go back to those questions often and just keep figuring out new desires. And if something comes up and you're not entirely sure about it, and you're not sure like if it's coming from you or someone else, ask why. Why do you want it? That'll help you figure out real quick if it's yours or not. All right. Now I want to give you some manifestation affirmations. Because if y'all follow me at all, y'all know I love to give y'all my affirmations. So here is our first one. Repeat after me. I am clear on my desires. And I align with their energy effortlessly. The universe supports my clarity and brings my dreams to life. I trust that my vision is unfolding perfectly. Affirmations are an amazing thing, and you don't have to use mine. You don't have to use someone else's. If you do want more affirmations, drop a comment and put I want more affirmations, and I'll send you the link to my transformative affirmation printout. It has morning, midday, and evening affirmations for you. But affirmations are anything you've just come up reframing. Like you have a negative thought and you reframe it, and it ends up being an affirmation, something you're calling into your life, something you're believing about yourself that you're trying to instill in yourself. Make your own affirmations all the time. Affirmations are just a really great thing. So if you have any questions about any of the things I have talked about, feel free to drop a comment or message me anytime. I'm always glad to talk and here to help as much as I can. I'm about to have a ton of new things going on. I am super excited. Yeah. And I already have a ton of new things going on too. So check it out. Got my 3-month program going now. But yeah, that's my manifesting lesson for today. And if you are having trouble with getting clear on what you want and really setting that intention, I definitely, well, of course, it's mine. I made it. Highly recommend my manifestation and transformation workbook. It starts with setting your intention and really figuring out if that intention is yours and helping you figure out what you want. I think it's a really great tool to use. So yeah, and if you want to go on a deeper level than that, I do one-on-one sessions. I'm actually offering free sessions right now, so hurry up and jump on that because there's only so many spots. So you can get a free coaching session if you want. But yeah, other than that, I have my 3-month program and I have mindset creation, manifestation, transformation package. So go check that out. My website should be in my bio. If you have any questions, want any more information on anything, feel free to hit me up. So I am going to get off of here. I've been doing a lot of educational stuff. I want to get back to my course. So yeah, I will talk to y'all later. Much love to you all. Have an amazing day, and I will see y'all tomorrow.